Hello, everybody, and welcome to Perspectives. I'm your host, Sam Jones, and we begin with Lexi McPeak and Jane Treat with Light of Hope and Light of Hope's Illumination. You guys are shining. What is Light of Hope?
Light of Hope is a service to the community. It's a nonprofit that provides different counseling groups and recovery from addiction, mentoring, opportunities for widows to get together and support each other, opportunities for veterans to commune and be given tools and plans to help overcome the struggles in life.
You got a lot on your plate. How long have you been with the organization?
I've been with them from the beginning.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's 9 years.
Yeah, it's
So
grown
you're
a
a fairly
lot.
new group, you know, all things considered. An organization like this has to have its finger in a lot of pies. And I'm assuming that's the same thing that would hold true here with you. How do you decide who gets what?
Well, Nancy Phelps is our executive director, and one thing that I love about Nancy is that she has a disposition towards action. And so really whenever she hears of an opportunity to serve a new group of people, or they have a food pantry at different times, they've distributed food during the pandemic, whenever there's an opportunity to serve, Nancy's heart and disposition is yes.
So she's ready to go.
Always.
Lexi, you've been with them from the beginning. Do you see new avenues opening up down the road of folks you could serve?
Definitely. We've actually been talking about starting a support group for students and young adults. There's been some talk about youth group, which about the same thing, but more teenagers. And there's also a couple different grief groups, and that's for mothers that have lost children, widows, a general grief group. And there's just been a lot of growth and just trying to make sure that everybody's covered. If there's multiple people that have a need, then we'll get them together and they can talk about it if they need to.
And kind of help them hammer it out. Do you have resources that you can call on if you need guidance working with certain groups? For example, if you think, you know what, maybe I need a psychiatrist to help guide me on this.
Yes, we actually have a couple therapists from Creoaks that are running out a place at the office. And then we also do a lot with Grand Lake, or Grand Mental Health is what they're called now.
Jane, if there's somebody out there that is seeing and hearing this for the first time, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, they can go on the website and register. We are located, we have a permanent building that is directly across from the courthouse, and it's always open. There are people there ready to receive volunteers, people who are in need, and find ways to help them, connect them with existing resources in the community, or support them as they walk through their journey in life. The support network is what makes the difference between, we can know what the right thing to do is, we can give the right 12-step program or avoid these situations, practice these behaviors, but when you have a community who comes alongside you and supports you, you're able to move to that next level. And we've seen so many people overcome challenges. My husband and I were financial supporters, and so we're looking in more from a distance than like Lexi has more of a first-hand view. But it is remarkable to meet people whose trajectories have been changed because of the community and the hope that they found in this community and in practicing their faith. And it's just been beautiful to see marriages restored, to see businesses that were being derailed by an addiction be able to thrive and support a family and have parents reunited with children that had been estranged because of addiction. It's really just beautiful.
I have never been faced with a personal addiction, but I have friends who have. And one common theme seems to be there's nobody that understands what I'm going through. And that's not the case, is it, Lexi?
No, and what I love about Light of Hope is there's a lot of people that family, friends are addicts and you don't know how to approach it. You don't know what to do. Like, for instance, I'm a child of addicts.
You're what?
And I'm a child of addicts. And it took a toll for a really long time. And Light of Hope has become my family and inspired me. I mean, I love my parents, but yeah.
It's an intriguing concept because there are things that go hand in hand here with addiction. And folks don't always understand that and will turn their backs in a heartbeat, think, oh, he's a doper, or she's a smoke, whatever, without trying to say, here's an arm around their shoulder,
Exactly.
and let me get you some help. And they
define.
think they're alone. Do you encounter that a lot?
I've definitely encountered that, yes. And they're not able to see the underlying factors that contributed to their developing addiction. A lot of it is mental health and trauma.
Well, you're doing an incredible job that a lot of folks will take on. So I will thank you both for trying to wade in. It's a swamp. You have a event coming up October 23rd.
We do.
Tell us about it.
Well, it's going to be out at the Ponderosa. It's an event to raise money in order to support our activities throughout the year. We're really excited to be welcoming in our donors and supporters in the community. We'd love to extend a hand to new supporters. It's an opportunity for people to take action, to provide something for our community that's local to Claremore and help people who are in need. We regularly are referred people from the courthouse, and so it's not just people who are willfully coming to us for help, but people who are being sent to us, and it's a resource here that, while some people might not know about, is making a really big difference in our community, and at a time in our country when we're surrounded by, just like you said, a lot of despair, a lot of discouragement, violence, and this is an opportunity for us to come together, to put our arms around each other and say, not in our town, not in our backyard. No one's going to be alone. Nobody's going to be without support, and we can each work together to make a difference.
Well, listen, I want to thank you both for taking time to come. Will you come back
We'd love to.
down the road and let's talk some more about this,
Yes.
because there are folks out there, as you well know, who need an arm around their shoulders, and you seem to be providing it. So let's stay in touch, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, short break. We'll be back with more right after this.